Good evening, everybody. It's very late and I've had a bath and I'm all clean and ready to go to bed. But it is jab day. I'm ever trying to be better at taking my jab on time and making my video for you guys. I need to keep myself completely accountable and it's the only way it works. So here we are, it's 9:30 at night on a Sunday night. I'm going to take my second jab of my 15mg pen. It's been an interesting week this week. I'm going to talk about how my week's been. I've not been very well this week for two reasons. One is pretty standard. We have all had a cold, coughing, snotty nose, you know, the usual. So I just felt pretty rough and honestly just wanted to take comfort eat quite a bit. So that's been one challenge. The second challenge is on Monday, I accidentally dropped a pursed stomper on my head. Literally on my head. I know that sounds absolutely crazy and lethal, and yes, I don't know how I'm here. I don't know how I'm alive. I potentially have given myself brain damage. Oh my god, I hope not. It's like a massive worry and a massive fear that I've got at the minute. But what I was doing was I was stomping in fence posts at my field. So this is what a fence post stomper looks like. And you put it over the pole, over the post, and then you hammer it down. So it's like a sledgehammer. It's the weight is heavy. As heavy as a sledgehammer, maybe even heavy. It's really heavy. And what I accidentally did was I had it upside down, so it would normally go over the pole, but I had it upside down, so it just hit the pole. Like, if that's the post and that's the stomper, normally it would go like that, but I had it like that, so it just went like that and it hit it and then fell backwards and hit my head. Because the way I work it is I put it on and I drop it, so I've let go to let the gravity take a bit of the weight and a bit of the strain, and therefore it slipped and literally hit me on the head. I didn't pass out, I didn't have any negative symptoms, I didn't have any visual effects or bleeding or sickness or anything like that. I went to minor injuries and got checked over and they said I was okay, I hadn't damaged anything that they could see. So just if I have any symptoms, to sort of go to hospital. But it's now been 6 days and I haven't had any symptoms. I've got a bit of a headache, dull ache of headache and occasionally a stabbing pain behind my eye, but nothing serious. But I am contending with that because I have had a dull headache all week. Oh, but yeah, I honestly don't know how I'm alive. I could have absolutely battered myself. The doctor that I saw said I must just have a really thick skull. So I've not felt very well this week and I haven't done any exercise other than the horses. Thankfully my step class was not on this week because she was on holiday, and I had thought about going to a different class because we have thought about doing some other classes when the step class finishes, and I thought about going to one of them, but to be honest, with my cold and with my head hurting, I was like, do you know what, I'll just take a week off. One of my 9 lives had gone. And please do excuse my pyjamas. I'm really pleased though that you all seem to enjoy my step class. If anybody is fancying it, it was really good. It is really good fun. It's hard work, but it is really good fun. And if you go wrong, like other people go wrong as well, and it doesn't matter, you just pick it back up again. I booked on for a 6-week course, that step class, so I've done 4 weeks, so there are 2 weeks left, and I'm probably not going to book on for another one because Ryan is putting on a production of Avenue Q. Don't know if you've heard of it. It's Sesame Street meets South Park. It's a funny musical with puppets, and he's producing that. So, and his rehearsals are now on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So he's not going to be around much on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that kind of don't fit in with with the step class that's on a Thursday. But we have found, I told you that I was going to a clubber size class before, and really sad that that clubber size class isn't on. But we found another clubber size class in a village up the other way, which has been there all this time and I never even knew. So that's quite frustrating, because I wish I'd known. I would have gone to it on a Wednesday night. So we're thinking once the step class is finished, we're gonna try that clubber size class. We've also said where we went to clubber size before, she did a Zumba class beforehand. So she did Zumba and then she did clubber size. Now Zumba's not quite as high intensity, but it's quite dancey, which we quite like. We like dancing. What she did when she cancelled the clubber size class, she just made the Zumba class longer. So it's an hour and 45 minutes. So we're thinking we might try the Zumba class as well and give that a go, because those ones you don't need to book onto. With this step class, I had to book a 6-week block, which is fine, but if you can't go, then you're paying to not go to class. Whereas the other ones, you can just turn up. So we're gonna try those out and maybe alternate between the two, depending on whether we like them. And if we don't like them, then we might come back to the step class another time. Ryan's shirt is in the middle of May, so once we get past May, then he won't be back on his Tuesdays and his Thursdays. So how have I done this week with my first jab on my 50mg pen? So last week I weighed in at 12 stone and 9 pounds, and this week I feel like I should be really excited and buzzing, but I do feel like this is going to be very fleeting for the moment. It doesn't feel like I'm going to have solidified it, but I have 12 stone 7 pounds again. Way, woo, go me. Yeah, that's it. I hit the 12 stone 7. I couldn't believe it. I think it's because I haven't been feeling very well or whatever. I hit the 12 stone 7 pounds. I haven't had any side effects with the 15mg, not that I know of, because since I tried to kill myself with a purse stomper, I don't know whether I've had any side. I mean, I've had headaches from the purse stomper, but the headaches could have been from the Mounjaro. I don't know. Could have been getting a double whacky of headaches. I'm pretty sure it was the purse stomper, but you never know. So I don't know if I've had any side effects from the Mounjaro. I haven't had any other side effects. It's been pretty plain sailing. I've not been as hungry. I've not been as wanting. I've been able to say no to things. I've said no to quite a lot of things actually this week. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I do think it has worked. I'm just a bit nervous that that's it. I can't go anymore. I was reading through your comments. Thank you very much as always for all your comments, and you guys, those of you that watch all my videos and love all my videos, I don't get it. I don't get it, but I love that you watch them and I love that you love them. That's really just the nicest thing to hear. But I was reading some of you who are still on like 2.5 and have been on 2.5 all year and still lost. Did someone say they lost 85 pounds on 2.5 in like 10 months? That is lower than I'm on, that's less time than I'm on, that's more weight than I've lost. That is phenomenal. I mean, I am absolutely, all of you who are on a low dose and it's been effective and you've stayed on it and you've lost all the weight, I am in awe of you. You are like the perfect example of this medication working, and I'm so pleased for you. I'm so proud and so chuffed for you. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Well done you. That's amazing. I wish I could, and I do often wonder if I could I have stayed on a low dose? Where would I be now if I'd only had the 2.5? Would I have not lost all the weight? Would I have lost the weight? Would I have focused? Do you know, I know that my brain can trick me, it makes me think what it wants to think, and my brain is manipulated easily. Well, is it my brain that's manipulated easily, or is it me that's manipulated? I don't know. But like Christmas, for example, when I just ate, even though I was still on the jab. So, you know, it's almost like I can override it if I want to. I can still eat. I mean, I can eat all the time. I am the kind of person, I'm sure I've said this to you before, but I can eat when I'm full. I can continue eating. I need to get a drink, I'm really thirsty. I can continue eating even when I am absolutely stuffed. I can still eat. And even now, on the Mounjaro, I can still eat. It has never stopped me eating. I've never got to a point where I cannot eat anything. I do stop eating because the Mounjaro allows me to go, okay, so stop. Whereas without the Mounjaro, I wouldn't stop. I would continue eating like it was my last meal, like I was never gonna get food ever again. I would eat because it was like risk to my life that I would never have food again, and I need to therefore eat everything because it's the only way I'm going to survive. I genuinely think that is how my brain works. So even now on the Mounjaro, I still can eat. I still can eat whatever, whenever, as much as I want. But I say, well, stop then. So I go, okay. Previously it would be, stop then. I go, no. I'm gonna keep eating. Stop. No. I would just say no to myself. No, I don't want to stop. I don't want to. I'm gonna keep eating. Whereas now I say, stop eating. You'll be fine. And I'll stop. I don't even know how to describe it. Such a weird thing. So I'm so very proud of all of you who... So let's bring in my £2, 12 stone, £7. That takes me back to a total loss of £73 and just £14 to go. Now, I don't think it's gonna stick. I don't think I'm gonna stick that weight. I think that was lucky, but I think, I don't know. We'll see next week. I predict next week I'll probably go back up a pound. I hope not. I hope not. If I could lose another couple, I mean, I think it'd just be so good. I had a big momentous moment felt for me. One of the jobs that I work on, I have a gilet, which is a branded gilet for the company that I work for, and she bought me a new gilet this week. She asked me which size I wanted, and it could actually fit into the medium. Now I didn't get a medium, I got a large because it's an overcoat to go over things. So I went for the large, but my last one was a 2XL. And it was huge, and it's huge on me, and I've got one now, and I wore it the other day and it just felt so good to be wearing the smaller clothes. It was just such a nice feeling. I look at myself and I look at other people, and I don't look at other people and think, God, you are a lot skinnier than me anymore. Now I look at people and think, yeah, I'm not that much fatter than you now. Such a nice feeling. So I'm gonna probably leave it at that. I'll try and do a little bit more of my exercise class when I go to my next one, show you what else I do exercise wise. Spring is around the corner, so we might be able to get out on my bike. We did actually get the bikes out today, but we went with Beatrix and Ivy as well, and I went with Ivy and she's on stabilizers. So I might as well have just walked, in all honesty. But yeah, with spring coming now, and I went and picked up a new awning that we have bought yesterday for our caravan, because our awning last year started leaking, and so That's not good. We need a dry awning. Picked up a new Tours awning, and we're hopefully gonna try and get that up on the van to test how it works and check that we can put it up before we go away at Easter with it. And oh yeah, I know some of you enjoyed my little Christmas section that I did, and I'm sorry I never finished it. I did forewarn you that I might not finish it. I never finished it. No, hopeless, absolutely hopeless. But maybe I'll take you on our little caravan adventures that we go on, because we have a fair few caravan adventures. We love going away in the van. The kids love going away in the van. It is one of my favourite things to do regularly. I mean, they haven't asked for a while because I feel like it's been winter and the caravan's all shut up, so they don't ask. But in the summer, it's always, can we go out in the caravan? Are we going on holiday this weekend? And we go away lots of weekends, and they get lots of holidays, and they just absolutely love it. And we love it. I love it. I am a caravaner from being a child. Was brought up with caravan holidays, and sitting and listening to the rain in the caravan, and particularly in the awning, is the most nostalgic and therapeutic and soothing thing that is in my life. Honestly, I like to just sit in the van and listen to the rain, because it just reminds me of my amazing childhood that I was lucky enough to have. And that's what we're trying to give to our girls as well now, is the most amazing childhood that they can possibly have. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Here we are. Let's see if we can stay at 12 stone 7 for next week. I don't know if we can, but I'm gonna try. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.